second down, Cutler. And Fasano here brings it in. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up fourth down. Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this has no chance. It's no good. Well wide to the left. Meanwhile, on the NFL scoreboard, a game going on in Chicago. And it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Here's Martin as they begin on the ground. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. On second down, Martin. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a third and about 9 to go.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
So a third and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
The play clock's running down. On third down, Winston. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So that'll back them up 5. Shift together here from the D-line. Here's Ajayi. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good comeback there after the penalty. 9 yards, and it's second and 6. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They've got it second and 6 to start things out. run again with Ajayi. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Throwing now, Cutler on first down. On the left side, this is Stills. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And now the offense operates in the red zone. They go play action here on first down. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more yards that go around.
Out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Toss play. It's Ajayi. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Jay Ajayi taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins have tied it. Now they can take the lead with the extra point. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight ahead power, and they got it done.
His kick is good. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Charles, these Tampa Bay Buccaneers, last year, Dirk Cutter's first year, finishing 9-7. Now, that was their first winning season since 2010, but still not enough to get them in the playoffs. They've missed those 9 straight seasons. And, in fact, their last playoff win, gosh, that was way back in Super Bowl 37.
But for Buccaneer fans and the team, optimism is really high.
Yeah.
They felt like they played well down the stretch. They feel like they can play against some of the big boys in the league now. Defensively, they've got to get better and continue to do so. I like the pick of Justin Evans, the safety out of Texas A&M. He brings a hitter's mentality to that part of the field, and then you flip it over to offense. It's one thing to say that you believe in Jameis Winston. There's another thing to show him by giving him O.J. Howard, a tight end out of Alabama, and Chris Godwin, a wide receiver out of Penn State in the first 3 rounds.
A second down throw for Winston. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. The reception good for 7. It's third down. They'll run it. Here's Martin. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Maybe a little sign of life here offensively, Charles. They get their first down. They didn't have any in quarter number 1.
And I think what we're seeing is great evidence of good scouting by both teams, right? Understanding what they like to do, their best plays, try and take those away early. So now we're seeing some adjustments, and they end up getting their first down.
Jameis to throw it. And, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Ray Malaluga.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. Now it's Ajayi. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 2nd down, here's Cutler. Over the middle, able to find Carew. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Play fake here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Now Cutler to throw on 2nd down. And this one complete to Julius Thomas. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Around the NFL, we've got a 2nd quarter score. The Raiders are out to an early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. On 3rd down, Cutler. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sterling Moore. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. So 1:55 to go in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. They start the drive with Martin. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive